Well, hi, B Matters, how are we doing? Another beautiful day. It's the 29th of May, it's a Thursday. So it's that time to go and have a look around Speed Superbike Centre. Let's see what they got, shall we? Before we go in, Jen and I just want to apologise because a lot of you guys were expecting us to going down the west coast of France on our Royal Enfields. Well, we sort of did, but unfortunately our Tom was taken ill and we really couldn't complete the journey, so that's the reason. But we are going back and we are going to carry on with a journey on the Royal Enfields, and we will be camping, so apologies, but, you know, obviously you understand why. So come on then, let's get in Speed Superbike Centre and see what they got in store. Right, that's when we open, just as a matter of interest. Mondays, Tuesdays, 9 AM to 5:30, Sunday, and bank holidays 10. Dinner, they're open pretty much all the time, aren't they? So, right, what have we got then? Well, the Harley Street Bob. It's got 397 miles. I mean, that's new, virtually. Pretty nice, that, isn't it? And of course the Road King, which £10,000, got 32,000 miles. I've known these go on for hundreds of thousands of miles, so 32 is no problem, is it? So I think what we'll do, we'll just go down one side and go up the other. These are fabulous, aren't they? The 500X, or the Brutal MV Augusta, beautiful style bike, £8,000. Look at that. I mean, that is just gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, hello. We've got Dave. For those of you that know, I've got one just like that, and I absolutely love it. Don't underestimate these bikes because they are absolutely gorgeous and a lot of fun to be on. A lot of fun. In fact, a friend of mine has got the Hunter, and he leaves it outside all, well, for the last 6 years. No corrosion. I mean, they're so well built. Don't underestimate the Royal Enfield. There you go. Nice Triumph Scrambler. Price is $5,495 with 5,000, approximately 5,000. Hello, Paul. How you doing?
Hello, Cal.
Right.
Nice to see you again, mate.
Yeah. All right. So we're having a. This is Paul. Paul, how long have you been here?
Blimey. For over 15 years.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
My God, that's gone, isn't it?
I know. Tell me about it.
It's scary, isn't it? But anyway, so we're having a look around, see what you got in stock. I'll get this out by Friday, which is tomorrow, so people can have a look at it.
Yeah. And
you never know, they might see something they like, because it was successful last time for everybody, wasn't it? You know, so it's good.
Yeah.
Right then, so let's start with. So we're here now. Got the GSX 1400. I've got to be honest, I paid that for it new, but that's how well they've actually retained their value, isn't it? So it's a sought after bike, a proper bike in my opinion, with a proper seat on it.
It's one of those bikes, the GSX 1400, the CB 1300,
Yeah.
you know, big muscle bikes.
Yeah.
Pardon me. They're always going to have a following,
They
always.
will. Yeah.
Big engine, as you said, nice big bike, proper
Yeah, yeah.
traditional motorcycle.
Yeah.
Sort
The
of bike that
engine's
everyone
under.
loves.
Well, the engine's under no stress, is it?
None at
So
all.
it's fantastic, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Great big
No, it's great.
4-part
Well,
motor.
they're always going to be worth that sort of money, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bikes will always get to a certain figure,
Yeah.
whereas they'll literally that's all the depreciation done.
Yeah.
And then if they're a popular bike or sought after bike, they'll start to go back up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a bit worried about the lights because it's flickering on the screen here. So. Right. Sorry for the break, but yeah, we had to swap cameras because we had real nasty flickering, which is not nice for you guys to, you know, to watch. So yeah, we've had to change. Right. So we've. You all right, mate?
Back again.
Back again. Right. So yeah, we've discussed that. That's an an awesome bike, and it's going to be well, it is a classic bike, isn't it?
Yeah, modern classic.
Yeah, and of course, right, the is that the one?
Yeah.
FZ1. Yeah, there you
Basically
go.
an R1 engine, unfed R1 almost, really.
Crazy, isn't
R1 engine, R1 derived brakes.
I must
just
admit,
get a more comfortable riding position.
I like the first generation. I had a couple of those.
Yeah, you did. I think you had one from me, actually.
Yeah, I did. Blue one. Yeah, loved it. I think, in my opinion, I think that's the best bike ever made. Bit of a statement, I know.
Yeah, no. The thing is, again, the formula has remained very similar because they used an early R1 engine, they used R1 brakes, just stuck it in a more road-orientated chassis. That
it did
formula,
everything.
It would.
It went like a bullet.
Yeah.
But also the seat on it was more comfortable.
You could tour on it. You could
the fairing, the fantastic bikes.
Yeah, they do a fair version of that one, or did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
But I know what you mean. The first one was probably a little bit more comfier because it wasn't quite as extreme.
It's gone off. It's gone off, Shane. Oh, is it not? Oh shit! I can't see anything.
Sorry, viewers. He doesn't know how to use the camera correctly, but I will rectify the problem for him immediately.
If you could, please. All right, you're still filming. Thanks, Shane.
Aye, no problem.
Right, come on then, Paul. Where were we? So, I've said one. We got beauty. Oh, these are nice. I love these. Ducati
1100 Scrambler with
beauty.
the Italian flag unique paintwork on there.
Very nice, mate, isn't it? Very nice. Oh, hello. What's that? The six.
Yeah. They are probably one of the best all round performance mid-range, super sports bikes you can buy.
I tell you what, it doesn't even look out of date, does it?
No.
I mean, how old is that?
That one is a 2007.
7.
So
hang on a minute, that's 18 years old.
The thing is that the ZX6 went through about 8 incarnations, and I still think even today that's probably the best looking one we ever
It's a cracker, isn't it? Look at that. It's also it's really sweet, isn't it? That?
Yeah.
That is a beauty. That. Very nice. And I'm amazed. You still got that, really?
Falco. Yeah. Again, beautiful condition. The mileage is right. It's because I think a lot of people either don't even know it exists and therefore not quite sure what to make of it. But it is basically just it's the melee engine, not as extreme riding position, and I think in prettier clothes.
I do. I think it's a gorgeous looking bike. And also they just kicked us on the GP, didn't they? They actually won, didn't they?
Yeah, brilliant.
Brilliant. It's a well-proven engine. So if anybody's worried about it, Aprilia is going. They're doing very well.
Same engine is in the Millie, obviously retuned for a bit more mid-range, so it'll be a softer tune, so even more reliable.
Yeah. I think it's fabulous. And look, 3.5 grand with 12,000 miles on it.
And it is beautiful condition.
It's stunning. And this is 20 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? Because it is actually a very nice motorbike.
It's a gorgeous looking bike.
And well, these are awesome, aren't they? CBR 1000 R. So it's 3795, 28,000 miles. That's nothing for any bike. Do you know when years ago, and in the 80s, I was never sure how long, how reliable the Japanese engines are going to be, or any engine, any motorcycle. So I got a 15,000 miles on one of my Honda 900s. I thought I better get rid of it because it's time for cam chain problems and things. But they are so reliable, aren't they now? 100,000 miles on a bike.
They will do it.
Yeah.
Whereas before we wouldn't have even dreamed of them doing that sort of mileage. Now we're on a regular basis.
Yeah, you don't even think about it, do you? This is sweet as well. Guzzy, right. So
the bobber.
The bobber, that's what they call it. That's it. Yeah. So it's 2,914 miles for 6 grand. I don't know what they are new, but that again.
You can almost double that, basically.
Yeah. They've got to be, in it.
Yeah.
That's very sweet. Very nice condition there. Well, so look, we've got Ducatis, CCM, right, which is Spitfire 6.
Yeah.
That's so. Do you know, from this angle, it almost looks like a 2-stroke, doesn't it? But it's not, obviously. Because just that curve there. Obviously, you've got your valves and things up here. But so, what's that? A 600, is it?
Yes. 700. Pardon my French.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's beautifully made and designed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so we've got electric bike. You had a red one last time. So
Yeah, that one's sold.
That one's gone. So
Yeah.
so people are buying.
Oh, they'll get there. Yeah,
Yeah,
like any new technology, it takes a little bit of time for the people to get their head around it and adopt them. But they're getting better and better all the time.
Look at that. That's really sweet, isn't it? Yeah. Zero. I tell you, it's a good brand, Zero, isn't
Yeah, they
it?
are. It's probably the market, trend leaders, if you like, because they've been doing it for a long time now.
Yeah.
They've got several different models out and well-trusted, well-tried machine.
It is, well put together. A good-looking bike too. It looks like a motorbike, doesn't it?
Used, they're now. Obviously new. They are still very expensive.
Yeah.
But on the used side market, they are actually now almost price parity with an equivalent size, CC bike.
Oh, okay. So that's good. Yeah. That's cool. Well, that's done 3,500 miles. Guzzy, I do that. Oh, it's sold. Oh, we can't buy that one, guys. So that one's gone. So, well, look at this. The Speed Triple. What's the details on that? Look at that. That's good value. That.
Basically, less than 1,000 miles a year. That's done.
It's crazy, isn't
and
it?
it is, well, I was showing someone over it earlier on, and it is in beautiful condition.
It is. It's gorgeous. There's also, what's it got? What pipes? It's got, arrow pipes on the back. So that is...
It is lovely.
I tell you what, if you're looking for one of these, get in here quick, because this... I'm looking at it now, it's absolutely superb. Look at this little bracket here, look. No, that's a nice bike, mate.
Yeah,
that is
the arrows, the grab rail, the fly screen, the bar end mirrors, all those nice little touches,
Yeah.
which you don't have to buy because someone's already done it.
Yeah.
And say literally done around about 1,000 miles a year, which is why it's so clean.
Has it got a full service history on
Yes,
it?
we have got a good amount of service history, 6 stamps in the book.
Yeah.
No, on service book, and it will have an oil and filter service before it goes out. So yeah, all the good stuff.
Happy days on that one.
Yeah.
And look, for £5,000.
Yeah.
Well, 5,295.
Yeah, not much over £5,000.
No, mate, that's very good value. Is that the Legend? Or, it's a Legend. So that's got 5-speed, I know that, over the Thunderbird opposed to 6. But still very good.
Yeah. Nice little mods on that again.
Is there? And how much is that? Is that sold or?
No, I think that was only just coming to stock. So maybe
okay.
So price on it.
Yeah, okay. We haven't got a price on that, but such good value. Hayabusa. Yeah. That's cool. Look at that. How much are these now? They're getting up 18 grand, is it? 20 grand, something like that?
Yeah, this is it. So you're thinking, 10 grand. And yes, everything moves on, style-wise and all the rest of it. But if you think, what is the new bike going to do that isn't?
Yeah. And also, look, you buy a new one, you haven't got the pipes. You get what's that? Yoshimura.
Yoshi's on there.
Is that a full system or is that just the tail ends?
That actually looks like it might be a full system.
We're talking of a huge amount of money for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, I haven't crawled underneath it, but even if it's just the end pipes, they're not cheap either.
Well, and Yoshimura is like top of the tops, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, right, we've got a nice bobber here. They sell really well, don't they?
Yeah.
Great bikes. Is that a street rod, is it?
Street rod?
Yeah. 15,000 miles, £7,000. Oh, I don't know what's happening with Harley, do you?
They are having their troubles, aren't they?
Yeah, they
and
are.
the thing is, they're probably not making their life any easier by what's happening to the dealer network as well.
Yeah.
So them sort of going off message a bit in the States, that hasn't done them any favours. The models they're bringing out, things like the live
They're too
wire,
expensive, mate.
the Pan Americas, I'd say
We got one over there. Oh, it's sold now. You got a Pan America over there, and that. How much was that? It was £9,000, wasn't it?
Yeah,
With about 600 miles on it or something.
Yeah.
But it took 3-4 weeks to sell. You would have thought that would have jumped up. But no, I think I know. I can only speak for myself that I'm looking at motorcycles differently now. So I'm not prepared to spend 20-30 grand on a bike. That when in fact, Jenny and I went off on our Royal Enfield 350s. Right, we went down the west coast. And didn't complete the journey, as you guys already know. Our Tom was ill, so we had to come back. But we are going to complete it. And I tell you what, even just the one night, we went down to Quiberon, and we cruised down there, 60 mile per hour. Bearing in mind the speed limit is 80 kilometres. So we're, it's crazy. So, and do you know, we had I didn't miss having a bigger bike or more expensive bike. In fact, I really enjoyed going along down there. I enjoyed it. Jenny and I just enjoyed it.
The thing is, you're not alone, because if you look at Honda's best-selling bike at the moment is the GB350.
Yeah.
Honda can't make enough. Not Honda, sorry. Triumph can't make enough of their scrambler.
No.
You know, and street 400s and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's where it is. I think, first of all, do we need to be doing 200 mile per hour? No, of course we don't. It's almost ridiculous. It's nice having it. It's a bit like having a Ferrari, isn't it? It's ownership of it. But I said, but the little smaller bikes.
Real people are coming. I say, why are Royal Enfield one of the best-selling bikes in the country? Well, in the world.
Yeah.
Good
because they're awesome.
Good price.
That's why they're good price. They're well built. Yeah. They're reliable, and they have a certain sort of image as well. So when we Jen and I park it, we're in France, right, in a little village. We went in to get a bite to eat and came out, and there are people around our little Royal Enfield 350s, and even at customs there's a customs officer there, a female custom officer, and she came up and said, "I have the 500 Bullet." Mate, honestly.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot. So Royal Enfield are doing well.
Mm-hmm. And I say the fact that the big manufacturers like Triumph and Honda are almost following suit.
Yeah, they got
because that's what's selling. Price point, good bikes.
And I tell you what, these Chinese bikes are not cheap anymore, are they? They're cheap to buy, but they're not cheap to build quality. Quality's there, the engine, everything is superb. But that's another. Yeah. That's another story.
Once they start getting into the prices of the Japanese stuff, then I think most people are going to go, I'll go with a proven brand.
Yeah,
I
think
so.
Similar. Yeah, I think the Chinese are producing, and what will happen is they will prove themselves.
Yeah,
aren't they?
Yeah,
so it's just a matter of time. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, we've done that. Oh, Warrior. Well, there you go. You don't see many of these, do you? So that's $7,000 with 14,000 miles on it. What age is that? Do we know?
Orange.
Eh?
Yeah.
It's orange, yeah?
Well, put it this way, it's on an R plate, so unless that's a personalised registration plate,
right, okay.
I'd need to dig the
dig it out.
It could be old enough to be one. They've been around a long time.
Yeah, they are. Well, that's quite nice. I like that. They're quite big, aren't they? Do you remember we talked about this, didn't they? How big the indicators were back in the 80s and 90s.
So that probably is a personalised plate, so it probably is a bit newer than that.
Oh, is it?
But without me digging the pack out.
And these are extremely good value. Yeah. 7,000, and also that engine is superb, isn't it?
Same engine is in the Ninja 650.
Yeah.
Same engine is in the R6s and stuff. Yeah. So again, a well-proven engine.
It is.
But what people like about them is obviously, they are nice low seat height.
Nice low seat, so comfortable seat as well. Yeah. No, it's a great bike.
Good handling.
No, I think it's a nice looking bike actually. Yeah. Well, there we go. It's the bigger brother.
900.
900, yeah.
And still, I think even today, even though that bike, that's a 59 plate, so that's an 09 bike.
Yeah.
So again, what's that? It's like 20, 24, 26 years old. If they brought that out today, it would look as fresh as the day it was made.
Yeah.
Still probably one of the best looking cruisers.
Well, it's a good looking bike, yeah. What did you say it was? What age is it?
It's on a 59 plate, so 2009.
Yeah, 2009, so it's 16 years old.
16, sorry.
16
years old. 26.
26. What's a number? All right, this is sweet. Well, they sell, don't they? Like
Sportsters.
Is that an 883? Is that?
That's
1200. So yeah.
Because the thing is, as you probably know, Kelvin, everyone was saying they dropped the proper Sportster. Because the new one that's coming out, you could buy a Sportster for $8,000 once upon a time. And they are just a brilliant looking bike, the air-cooled V-twin engine. Well, the new one, I think the cheapest you can buy is 14, 15 grand.
Yeah,
but
it's not that. This is what Harley is. But also, guess who's bought the rights to that engine?
Chinese
manufacturer. The Chinese.
Yeah.
And guess what they look like?
Yeah.
They look like
just
that.
like that.
Yeah. But we're not with a Harley badge on.
No.
Oh, unbelievable, isn't it? Right, so Street Glide, classic, beauty. I love these. I love the line to them. It's nice. What's the mileage on that? Is it 5? Is it? Yeah, 5,390, £18,000. Very nice. What's that? The 114.
Yeah.
Which is a good one to have, I'd say. There you are. So That's a Thunderbird. There you go.
Thunderbird.
So we got the Legend, which
and
is
the
the 5-speed, and the Thunderbird. So that's cool. And how much is that? Look at that, 3695. So 18,000 miles. Do you know, I had a friend of mine. Well, I've still got a friend of mine. He did 85,000 miles on his.
Yep.
Still going strong. Unfortunately, he had a little bit of a bump, and that wrote the bike off. But otherwise, it'd probably still be going
there.
Oh, it's a cracking engine.
Yeah, cracking motor.
Yeah. MT09, 3,000 miles, 21, £7,000 in black, very nice. Oh, sold, you don't get many of that. It's Bulldog, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, crikey. I tell you what, they're almost rare as rocking horse manure.
Yeah, and again, well-proven engine, same as the, you know, the XV 1100 motor in there. Shaft drive.
Shaft drive.
Good all round.
Which is nice, yeah.
It's a beautiful T120.
It's gorgeous. I love the colour of
That
it.
is stunning.
It is that one, yeah.
Well, it's those vintage badges as well.
Yeah, I love
The
that.
old mouth organ badges.
Yep.
Gentleman's upgrade, whoever had this one.
Oh, it's the
Upgraded
wheels.
The XL rims. You've got custom exhaust. Obviously, some really nice touches on that.
He spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah, they're not
I tell you what, these aren't cheap.
No.
We're talking, that's big money on that. I tell you what, that's very good value.
Yeah.
So it's 19 plate with 10,000 miles, which is nothing.
Service intervals on these are 10,000 miles once a year, so one service equivalent.
So the guy that used to have the Legend, or the Thunderbird rather, did huge amount of miles, and it's still be going. He actually bought not a T120 but T100.
Yeah, the 900.
And he's done 85,000 on that as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's just bought another one.
Just shows it, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're really reliable. Yeah. That's sweet. I love the colour of that. Nice little guzzy there. V7 Stone. So we had Classic was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the Stone, but it's got the rails which are good. Yeah. So you don't have to buy. What system is that? Is that Givey or something? Or
Yeah. I think it's. So it's upside down, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's got the rails for some sort of system.
Yeah.
But so
I think they're the Monarchy ones, aren't they?
Oh, the Monarchy. Yeah. So that'd be good. Yeah. Well, that's really sweet, isn't it? Yeah. Very, very nice. Nice looking bike. I love it. Actually, that's nice too. Is that standard?
No, I think he's put it on afterwards. Give it the old retro look.
Yeah, I quite like that. Well, 660, no doubt.
Tiger 660, yeah.
That's a fabulous all-rounder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot on that then. 6195, 3000. Oh, it's nothing. There's no mileage on that at all, is there?
No.
So why buy new when you can buy a beauty like that?
And then
you know,
someone puts top boxes on it and stuff, taller screens.
happy days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another Guzzy.
Rover this one.
I tell you what, you got something. You seem to be selling loads of Guzzies.
The thing is, we never know. We could get, like, we've got 3 in at the moment.
Yeah.
They could all sell, and we may not see another for another 12 months.
Really?
But we could get 2 or 3 in tomorrow. We don't know until the stuff comes in. So.
Yeah, but this has done 1,300 miles. A Roma, is that what they call it? A V9 Roma. Okay, I don't know much about this one actually.
Intrinsically, a bit like Harley, what they do, they have a massive range by changing tank seats, handlebars, that sort of thing.
Right, okay.
So intrinsically, you know, whether it's the Bobber or whether it's the Classic or whether it's a Roman, they're all going to use pretty much the same engine in the same chassis. But
the
then
engine's
again, different tank,
proven,
different seats,
Yeah.
different set of handlebars, and you've got yourself a different model.
Yeah, and also the bags on it. Does that come standard then?
No.
So that's extra. So again, for that sort of money, you see, I mean that again with
Engine
the
bar, screen, luggage, rack,
yeah.
all stuff that someone's put on there for the next customer, basically.
Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah, so you buy second hand and you get all this stuff on it. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's they're called the VFR, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the 800, isn't it? Is that
pre-VTEC?
That I tell you what, that's tidy, isn't it?
And the blue again, we didn't see. You obviously see red ones, you see white ones, see black ones. Don't see many blue ones.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 blue ones in at the
Are
same
you
time.
joking?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, how weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right then, moving on swiftly. XSR.
That's the tribute model, so that's sort of harks back to the sort of 70s styles and the XTs and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, I find with this, it's just too high. I love the bike. I think it's great, but also you've got the rails there. But you need to be fairly tall to get on that one, mate, don't you? So
But they are light.
they're light. That's true. Yeah. So it's done 6,000 miles and it's 5495. I mean, that engine. I remember seeing a bloke on telly, YouTuber. And he's got 176,000 miles on this 700.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy.
Just shows you reliability-wise.
Oh, it's crazy.
Probably the last thing you need to think about now.
Yeah, oh well, the Yamaha, isn't it? I mean, I've got to be honest, out of all the Japanese I think the Yamaha have the best reliability records, don't they?
Honda, I'd put Yamaha, Honda right at the top.
Yeah.
What I'd say about Yamaha is they're not frightened styling-wise to try something different.
No, that's
whereas obviously Honda can sometimes be a little bit conservative.
They are.
Whereas, yeah, they'll bring out stuff like that.
I agree with you on that. I think Honda, they just need to be a little bit more adventurous.
Exactly.
You know, it's almost like they're scared, aren't they? But they again, if it works, you don't.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But,
yeah, that's the
but
word.
you can get set in your ways. So.
Yeah, well, that's true. You can get stale. Yeah.
Exactly.
Another little electric, and oh, look at that. That's so an electric bike. It's just popping around town.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of a 50.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
That's the equivalent of a 50.
Yeah. But look at that, 14.95. Great. I mean,
yeah, no
go
petrol,
to work.
no petrol to buy.
No,
just plug it in at home.
Yeah. Next day, get out of it. Don't forget to unplug it.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, nice scooter here. Look, 15,000 miles. Suzuki 200, 14.95.
So what's a cheap little commuter?
I tell you what, look at the seat on that.
Yeah, that is bigger than a lot of big touring bikes, isn't it?
God. I think they should have that seat on all the bikes, all the sports bike. Oh, hang on, another electric, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, Silence.
Silence. Who's that then?
It's a French company, believe it or not. Yeah, French company. They are built in. Now, I've got to get this right because there's a couple of manufacturers. One is French and one is Spanish.
Okay.
I think this might be the Spanish one.
Okay.
So they are built in Spain.
Yeah.
And the party piece for these, if you look on the side,
Yeah.
well, that big circular one, that's actually the battery pack.
Right.
And what you can do is there's literally a handle, like a.
Oh yeah.
Case,
There's a handle.
out,
Stop
and
it.
you can wheel it into your
You
house.
haven't got wheels.
Wheels on it. Charge it
Joking.
up and then put it back in again.
No way.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
But that's what you want is convenience, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but can you plug it in if you have a lead to
You
it?
can plug it in just like it is.
Yeah.
But if
so you
someone
don't-
lived in a flat or something,
Yeah. Oh,
undo
how
it,
clever.
take it upstairs on like let's say like a
Yeah,
wheelie
yeah,
case.
yeah.
Take it upstairs, plug it in, job done.
Yeah. And also, because that part is the big expense, isn't it? So if you did take it off, take it upstairs, a thief will come along and say, "Whoa."
No point in taking that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, they've got to push it home. They should put it and secondly, I think, well, the most expensive part of the bike is the battery. I would thought. I might be wrong. I tell you, I love these. This MASH.
Yeah.
XT 500, isn't it?
I think we can guess who inspired it. Yes.
must
Again,
have-
with the basically, I got a copy of the Honda Dominator engine.
That's just, so that is a Honda. Is that?
It's they obviously, like you said, with manufacturers buying Harley engines and stuff.
Yeah.
This is basically they bought the rights to build.
Did
a copy
they? So
of the Dominator engine.
so that's well proved. Look at this, look. 3495.
Yeah. And that's a 2022 bike.
2022 bike, 2,600 miles, 3,495.
Gold rim, super motard style tyres.
That is fab.
Good
isn't
looking
it?
bike.
Oh, it's fabulous, yeah. Look at that. I mean, it really is. Oh, hang on, you've got heated grips as well.
Oh yeah, the good spec.
And exhaust system. Is that standard? No, that's just. Come on, now hang on a minute.
No, I don't. I think he's.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, been the bragging rights on that. I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
My God, you know, because that would be expensive.
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
That's a fabulous looking bike, proper traditional. Oh, here we go. This is nice too, isn't it? So we've got a Ducati Scrambler, 3,123 miles. What age is that then? That's a
That's
pretty.
the Desert Sled model, obviously.
Yeah,
So that is the taller version.
very nice looking. Isn't it?
Done like 4 times, it's brilliant.
Oh, it's got a private plate on that one. So yeah, sweet. Right, moving on. Right, did these sell well new? I think it was.
Again, it was one of those things, wasn't it? This is our brand new concept for
Yeah.
a touring bike.
Yeah.
And the first ones that then came out, they had a very small fuel tank.
Yeah.
So
oh,
everyone's going V4 engine, really comfortable. But for a touring bike, the distance wasn't great.
yeah, yeah.
So of course they amended that on later models.
Yeah. This is nice looking.
Brilliant engine.
Oh, amazing
Oh,
engine,
yeah.
isn't it? With
And
shaft
shaft
drive,
drive as
yeah.
well.
But it's on 43,000, which is nothing. £5,000, and all the extras on it. Yeah, I think it's quite a nice looking bike like that as well. Because, right, so this is a Vosges, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is this a 500?
Yes.
So 7,788 miles, £3,000. I tell you what, that again. I mean, if you just want to go off touring, just I mean, £3,000. I mean, what can you buy for £3,000? Well, you buy a Vosges 500, don't you?
I say, if you look at the engine by that comparison to the new NX 500, there, it's basically a copy.
It's the same. Is it a Lonson? Do you think? Is it a Lonson engine?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
We can't really say that, can we? Yeah. Right. So, well, the good old Tiger, isn't it? So,
GT Pro, isn't it?
yeah, I haven't got a price on that one, but that's nice. Well, great bike, isn't it?
This is a perfect example of why we're more than happy to be a used bike specialist. 2024, 670 miles, so just running, basically a brand new bike, and it's probably a couple of grand cheaper than a new one.
Happy days.
Yeah, exactly.
So get yourself down here.
Yeah.
Seriously, get yourself down here if you're looking for a bike like that, because don't forget, the only problem you have with second-hand bikes, you've only got one, so that one's gone. You haven't got another one.
Still going to have the remainder of the manufacturer's warranty on it, so there's no downside to it.
Yeah.
You're just saving money.
Yeah. And that's that Pan America that we're talking about, which is like new. Yeah, I must admit, I actually quite like the way it looks. You know, when it first came out, I thought, oh, hang on. Right, okay, right, talk about looks. I think that's a look that only your mum would... I mean, I don't know.
The word Cyclops comes to mind.
I've got no idea what BMW were thinking of.
I'll tell you something though, riding down the dark lane, that's probably got one of the best lights in the showroom.
Is it?
Oh,
I've never ridden it, so I should not be picking fault with it. It's just... I mean, somebody else might like it. I just can't get my head around it, really. So, but oh, look at the price.
Yeah.
So, right, BMW, if you know that engine, it's well proven. I've got the 1200, you know.
Basically the same chassis as the RS.
Yeah.
But obviously just a different clothes. So you've got the same boxer engine, same shaft drive.
Yeah.
A lot of bike for the money.
£2,500. That's what I love about coming here, is because you got a bike with 48 grand, and you've got a bike here for £2,500. So if you're looking for a bike but you don't know what bike to pick, just come here and have a chat with Paul and the guys here, because don't forget, what's in stock now is in stock now, but they're always selling bikes, and bikes are always coming in. So
if we're selling 40 bikes a month, well, if you imagine, that's nearly two of these rows gone.
Yeah.
And obviously they're being replaced every month as well.
Yeah.
So people come to us because they know they're going to see something different. Yeah. And they know price point wise.
Yeah. And
we're very good. So.
But don't think, if you see something you like, all right, seriously, and you want it, don't think it'll be there the next day, because the likelihood it won't. So get your deposit down. All right. So
VFRs we're talking about. We really get a blue VFR, and then say we've got another
two.
one. This one is the VTEC.
And that's done 15,000 miles, £4,000.
Yeah.
That's it's the VTEC, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, see, that's when I think,
yeah, another one. Yeah, exactly. Like nothing at the same time.
Yeah, the same price.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tell you what, that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, £8,000 you could have one each, couldn't you? Jen could have one, I could have the other. Yeah. And is there a better all-rounder? Well, I think the Phaser, in my opinion, but they're fabulous.
I mean, a bike that pretty much sets the standard for sports tourers.
Yeah.
That V4 engine, aluminium beam frame, single-sided swinging arm, basically same as it was developed for the race bikes, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember Ron Haslam.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I can't remember what year it was, the Trans-America bike race, do you remember?
Yeah.
And Ron Haslam got one, in fact, it was that colour, got one of those out the crate. All right, he didn't do too well, because I'm trying to think, it was Freddie Merkel and Kevin Swans, wasn't it?
But to be able to take a bike out of a dealer,
out of a crate,
and it still be able to keep up with the full race bikes.
Well, they were fully prepared. I mean, it did. I don't think he did that well, to be fair. Well, purely because the bike was standard, you know. So no chance, is there?
Yeah. And when you think they'll spend tens of thousands on prepping a full race bike. Yeah. So
and it was the Americans, and I always remember the last lap. I mean, the Americans, I think, won it. And I'm trying to think what year it was. Was it 86 or something? Anyway, somebody will tell us, won't they? You guys will tell us. Let us know what year it was. Transamerica at Donington Park. It was great. But anyway, the last lap, Freddie Merkel came around the corner because he was winning everything. Yeah. And he came around the corner, the last lap, and he fell off. He didn't hurt himself, so, you know. Right, these are great too. The MT-03.
Yeah, 660 single.
Yeah.
Basically, same engine as in the Tenere of its day.
Yeah.
And the XT660.
Yeah, but a great bike, just blasting around, isn't it?
you've
Just,
got it.
yeah, fabulous. Right, KTM. Right, so that is a
Royal Exotica.
pretty focused motorcycle, that, isn't it?
1290 Super Duke.
Oh, I mean, that's a beast.
Real
isn't it?
powerhouse of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
machine. If you
yeah.
want a proper muscle bike,
Yeah.
super naked.
Something at the front to crap out of you.
If your life is a bit boring at the moment,
Yeah.
get
Well-
one of them and it certainly won't be.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what you need on this, right? Okay, you've got the seat here, which is great, and you've got the tank, but you need a couple of clips to put your crowbar here. Right, you need a crowbar there because you tell you what,
got to hang on.
you're not going to get off that bike, are you? You're going to have to get the crowbar under your bum, and and get yourself off. Honestly, these are frighteningly. They're very, very quick, aren't they? But, again, I'm not sure what's happening with KTM. So,
Well, apparently they've just had a rescue package. I'll put my teeth in. Just had a rescue package, so things seems to be okay at the
I hope
moment.
so, mate.
Oh,
if we lose KTM,
Be a
you know,
sad day, wouldn't it?
Oh, mate. It was
Well,
a bit
I think
like
they're gonna
Saab, isn't it? With the cars. I love the Saabs. I thought they were great. Right, moving swiftly on. Well, these are fab. We know that. So here we go. So Trident.
522.
Look at that, 5295.
Yeah.
And
Look
that
at it.
bike is gorgeous, man.
And
what
it's not done hardly any miles, is it? It's done
5,000.
5,000. So it's again, first service sort of territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, it's probably one of the best all-round, mid-range all-rounders, isn't it? It's
Oh, that
great.
triple engine in.
Yeah, it's fabulous,
Basically
isn't it?
Same as in the street triple.
And the Sprint. I had the older Sprint. I loved it. 40,000 miles.
3.5 grand, and you got the full touring pack on there, 3 box luggage, tinted screen,
Yeah.
ready to tour the continent on for 3.5 grand. 125s will cost you that much now.
Oh, well, they do. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I mean, how much are the bags?
Yes.
The boxes.
Yeah, that's probably a grand's worth.
Gotta be,
Yeah,
isn't
when
it?
it was new. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Stelvio. Is it Stelvio?
Stelvio.
Yeah, 1,200. I always love these. And
less than
4 grand. Yeah.
for a full, V-twin shaft drive adventure
Yeah.
tourer.
Yeah.
For less than 4 grand.
Yeah. I think it's fab, mate. Right, this one's held. I didn't know you hold them. So how do you... Right, so if you sold a bike, you sold it. But
Yeah.
if somebody's interested in it, but wants a bit of time to think...
If
what do you
someone's
do?
maybe a distance away and
Yeah.
they're going, right, look, I'm making the effort to come and see you.
Yeah.
I've got a 200-mile trip. Well,
Yeah,
what we're
of
not going
course.
to do is sell the thing from underneath them.
No, of course
So
not.
we'll take all the details. We'll put a held sticker on there.
Okay.
They'll come down. We've saved the bike for them. If
Yeah.
it's for them, brilliant. If it's not, it's not.
Right, so what's that? That's the...
V-Strom 650.
And those engines are pretty bulletproof, apparently.
That SV engine, which basically is a derivative of, isn't it? Same engine, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the Adventure Tourer package.
Yeah.
So you've got ridiculously comfortable bike.
You have. Seat on that, look at that.
This one's an 06, 50,000 miles, but 2.5 grand.
Yeah.
For a full-blown,
Yeah.
fully kitted Adventure Tourer.
And again, the engine's so well proven. It's got a lot more life left in it.
Yeah.
So all right. So, say you do 5, 6, 10,000 miles and it blows up. It's 2.5 grand, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not saying it's going to blow up, but do you know what I'm saying?
If you don't invest a lot, you can't lose a lot.
No, exactly. That's a great way of putting it, isn't it? Right. So we've got another Beauty Triumph there.
Yeah.
We've got the BMW, and that's gorgeous as well. So that's what I love about this place. I was saying earlier that you come here and they've got bikes from 48 grand to 2.5, 1,500 quid, isn't it? So you got everything here, mate.
What you mustn't do now, Calvin, is look behind you.
Which I did. Oh, okay. Shit. Yeah. Well, as you know, our gorgeous Tom has got Royal Enfield 350 Classic with a Watsonian sidecar, and of course this is in here now. So, yeah, it's very nice. Right, so what have we got? What is that? A Velux, is it?
Velux, yeah, I think they're French, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very sweet. Very, very nice. With the Triumph, what's that?
Triumph, one of them. T100.
T100. Yeah, it's a lovely combination, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, I won't, again, probably your viewers will be able to tell us, but obviously there was the television series with the 2 lady cooks, weren't they?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I forgot the name of the series, Two Ladies or what it was called.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is literally the same sort of combination
Oh,
as
is
they
it?
used. It was
Is
a
it really?
Bonneville,
Yeah.
combo they used to go around on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, timing's not good. We've already got one. Or Tom has. Yeah. So right. So here we got an F800.
Yeah. GS.
GS. Right. 31,000 miles. Price $5,500. Again, they're all. Don't forget, they're all prepped, aren't they? They're all going to the workshop.
Yeah.
So. In fact, they're checked over before you even get there. You're not going to buy a dud.
Yeah, we do an appraisal on the bikes 99% as before they come in. If it's not done before they come in, it's done before they're sold.
Yeah.
And the retail bikes, through the workshop, basically regardless of cost.
Yeah.
You know, tyres, chains, sprockets, pads, discs, if it's got them. New MOT with less than 6 months MOT, 3 months unconditional warranty. So it's peace of mind, isn't it?
So I've got to say, listen, I don't get paid from Speed, do I, mate?
No, it's too tight for that.
But I can honestly say I bought loads of bikes here and I've had no issues at all. If there is an issue, they sort it. So you can buy here with total confidence, honestly.
We're very proud of the fact that most of our business is either repeat or recommendation business.
Yeah,
there's always going to be, people buy from all over the country from us. We'll send bikes up to Scotland.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're probably going to be the first time they've bought.
Yeah.
But then you find they'll come back again. If you're happy, people will come back.
So you've got a great selection. And, with anything mechanical, you're always going to get a problem, aren't you? Occasionally. But, but what I love about it, if there are issues, you guys sort it out. So buying confidence. Buying confidence.
If there's an issue, it's how you look after people.
Well, you're only as good as your reputation.
Exactly.
So, and that's why you're still here, isn't it? Oh, hello, this is nice. An FJ13, I do like these FJ13s. 12,000 miles, these are bulletproof, aren't they? Absolutely bulletproof. What age is that then?
2018.
Yeah.
So that's basically the same as pretty much as the current model.
Yeah. Well, do they make them now?
I think they still do, yeah. I think
okay.
there was an upgraded model.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that, but again, it was 2018, so relatively late bike.
Yeah, no, it's very nice, mate. So, here we go. We've got, a Benelli. There you go. I haven't seen one of those before. Okay, as I say, you get all sorts of motorcycles here,
The Leoncino. So obviously, the Leoncino, they do various sizes as they go through up to 650.
Yeah.
This is a little 125. So
125.
Market.
Yeah. Is that going to be for sale?
It's going to be for sale, yeah.
Yeah. Do we know the price of that? Or?
Not off the top of my head, not yet, because they literally, I think, it got wheeled into the showroom today.
But it's going to be reasonably priced, isn't it? And look at this, look. We've got an old GT, look. Is that Graham's?
Oh, yeah, that's that ain't going in, that's not for sale.
Oh, it's not. It's got a sold sign. All right, it's not for sale. Right, okay, Sturgis, 1340. I mean, that, I always remember one of those. I always wanted one of those. But look at the price now. I mean,
Collector's item.
It is a collector's item.
Designed by Willie G. Davison, as you know, for a limited edition to celebrate Sturgis.
Yeah.
There was only so many made worldwide. I think that's only one of two for sale in the UK at the moment.
So seriously, if you want a collector's bike, there it is. Okay, 28,000 miles, 20 grand. Mate, I tell you keep a bike long enough, you tend to get your money back, don't you?
Yeah.
You really do, don't you? There's another. What's that? A Legend or a Thunderbird? Thunderbird. That's a sweet one, isn't it? Yeah. 3295. GS. 5 grand, 63,000. I thought you sold that. I thought that gone. Has it come back in again, or is it?
Yeah, a lot of the times we'll take bikes back in 2 or 3 times.
Really?
Again,
Well,
repeat
that was
customers.
Only recently went out though, wasn't it? Or is it?
People come in, change their mind, things happen, circumstances change.
That was a beaut. I nearly bought that one myself, to be honest. This is lovely, that. Right, so we got that. All right, we missed out on that one. Oh, these are cool. Look, 2495 early Tiger, and they're brilliant. African Twin.
That's sold.
V, that's a nice looking V-Strong, isn't it?
Oh,
wow.
fully loaded, that one.
That is fully loaded. It's one of those bikes, you don't have to go anywhere. It just looks like you've been around the world, doesn't it? You buy that, stick that in the front of your house. How awesome is that? I must admit, I'm quite tempted by this one.
A1600s. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the top end luxury side of your touring market, isn't it? A 6-cylinder engine, very hard to fault with. It's so smooth, so linear, and then comfort wise, incredible.
Well, it is. It's gorgeous, that, isn't it? So look at that. 1,971 miles, 16,495. I mean, looking at it, I'll say, well, it's very, very tidy. It's a little,
Yeah, I think that's where the bike has been maybe in transit, something scuffed it.
a scrap or something there, isn't
But
it?
it is
Yeah.
only cosmetic, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, you could polish that out, I suppose.
Yeah.
With a bit of sandpaper. Right, so I think we've done it, mate. We've got, you know, a Versi here, that's sold. Oh, another Warrior.
Another, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, a machine
that's
that we've
sweet.
sold previously ourselves.
Yeah.
Again, customer came back in, seen something else.
Yeah, well, that's sweet, isn't it? Look at that, that's nice.
Well, it's the paintwork as well, isn't it?
Beautiful paintwork, yeah.
Upgraded swinging arm, so you've got a bigger tyre in the back.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Size of that tyre. That is, and that's 6.5 grand. So,
Yeah.
again, a lot of motorcycle. Well loved, isn't it? All this is polished up, isn't it? Very, very nice. And of course, yeah, we've got another K16.
And then something really special.
Right, yeah.
H2, supercharged.
Yeah, that's crazy bike, isn't it, that? Yeah. I'd kill myself on that, mate. I would, you know, it's just...
They are something, if you've never, I mean, how many
never-
supercharged motorcycles are there around? Oh yeah, one.
Yeah.
Obviously they do a couple of variations of this, but it's still the same bike.
But it's crazy
But
speed,
that,
isn't it?
it's that feel,
Yeah.
you know, and the sound.
Oh, yeah.
makes
Well,
them
the induction,
completely-
is it? The
you've got
induction
it,
sound.
Yeah, for the supercharger.
Yeah,
Completely
mate.
unique thing.
It's a beaut. It's a beaut. So how much is that then? Right, okay. Oh, well, there you go. That's only on 1,300 miles.
Yeah, 2023 bike.
Do we know the price of them new? Or?
Again, I'd have to look that up off the top of my
Yeah.
head, but again, you're probably looking well in excess of 20 grand. Aren't
It's
you?
got to be, isn't it, for a bike like that? Yeah.
But I think about 23 grand. So yeah, it's a good
Well
saving.
done.
Yeah.
Right then, so I think we've done it. Another day at Speed Superbike Centre. Paul, give me 5.
Yep,
Thank you, bro.
no problem.
All right, so...
It's good to see you, Calvin, and the rest
Yeah.
of you.
Well, I think the viewers seem to like walking around and seeing what's there, and it seems to be working for everybody, you know. So it's good. Right then, so over and out.
I'll see you later, Calvin.
Thank you, mate. Take care. Over and out. That's another walk round at Speed Superbike Centre. Love to everyone. You take care now. Bye.